Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy here, aka Henny Matt, aka The Matt, aka Matthew, aka MDP. Yes, I got a lot of AKAs in my name. And as you can see, I'm wearing NBA hat, championship hat. Shout out to my Lakers, won chip in October. But that's not what I'm out here to talk to you about the hat, even though it's a nice hat. But what I'm here to talk to you guys about, and this video is gonna consist of about the NBA, what's going on with the NBA, some of the news that's going surrounding the NBA, and what is like what's happening this week, especially. I just want to point out to you guys that I'm not a sports analyst. I'm not Adrian Wojnarowski or Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless or Brian Windhorst, which to me they're all the goats. So I'm just here giving you my personal opinion, how I feel about these trades, the news, and what is my reaction to them. And the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, which I think you guys know, is many of you don't know, is that coming out of the NBA, the breaking news is that Chris Paul, CP3, has been traded to the Phoenix Suns, and he has been traded for Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, and a 2022 first round pick. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. This is an interesting trade. It's a crazy trade, especially. But let me just say, let me talk about CP3. Now with CP3, as you can see, CP3 is one of those guys. He is probably the true point guard in the game. His passing ability, his vision, and for his height, a lot of guys that are point guards, they're a lot tall. They're like 6'2" or 6'3". He's 6'1". I mean, he is taller than me, so like I can't say that he's not tall. He is taller than me. I'm like 5'7". But yeah, CP3 is one of those guys that he is true point guard for his size and what he can do on the court. The one thing, so what I want to say is that this trade I think it's a good trade. I mean, I think what the Thunder is getting like Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, and a 20. I think that's great because the OKC is getting a rebuild. So I think that's good for them. With the Suns, this is also a big trade because now CP3 is going to be going to a young Suns team with Devin Booker, with DeAndre Ayton, which is that is going to be something to watch. And in case people don't know, is that in that bubble, the Suns were undefeated. They were undefeated, and Devin Booker is no scrub. Okay, he is no scrub. To me, he's underrated. He's like 24 years old. And this brother, and people forgot he dropped 70 in a game. He is the real deal, and I don't think he gets the credit for it. And that's how I feel about them. But overall, my thing is with Chris Paul is that I personally did not want him to get traded to Phoenix, and I understand why this trade happened. He's trying to get this team he will probably get this team to the playoffs because I think that's what's gonna happen. But I think what it is that, or how I feel about it is that I want Chris Paul, and many of you who are Chris Paul fans or like to see people win. Chris Paul to me deserves a championship. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I think what's missing in his career is a championship, and I think he's 35 years old. My personal opinion, I wish he was on a championship team. Like, not trying to brag, I wish he was a Laker, but he played with LeBron. But I just believe in his career. I think he's done so much, and I really want to see him go out on top. And people throughout the years have said so many things. Oh, Chris Paul's not a good player. He's not a good teammate. He's this, but you gotta look at reality. I mean, he was with the Clippers. He made the Clippers. He was on the Clippers. He helped Blake Griffin. He helped DeAndre Jordan. He helped that team went to the playoffs multiple times. He was with Houston. He played with James Harden, and they went to the conference finals. Chris Paul. In my opinion, people can say all they want about Chris Paul, but Chris Paul is no joke. And last year he even showed that himself too, because he went to Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of people thought they had no chance about even making the playoffs. What does he do? They get to the fifth seed. They were leading in the third seed in the beginning, and then they got to the fifth. I think they were fifth. Yeah, they were in the fifth seed. And they played Houston in the first round, which was ironic. But he took that young Oklahoma City Thunder team to a playoffs, and the two, which nobody expected them. I mean, they made the playoffs before with Russell Westbrook, but it's different because a lot of people were written off Chris Paul. They didn't think he was good. They didn't think that his career was over, and he proved that, and he got them to a top seed in the West. And I think with him being in Phoenix, he is gonna. I think that's a team to watch. They have young talent, like I said before. I think him playing with Devin Booker and DeAndre, and I think that is a good fit. I think it's gonna work. Then again, they're not a team that's gonna win a championship, and personally, I really want Chris Paul to win. He's only 35. I mean, he still got a couple years, in my opinion, to do that. But if everybody, like I said, I think what the most important thing is Chris Paul. He is the truth, and I think that's a team to watch. So watch him and continue to see what he's gonna do.